I don't know how we gotta make this shit happen, but I feel like child support need to be set in a trust fund until the kid turn 18, and then let them do what they want to do with the money. Parents be fucking up the paper.
What's happening? What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Shout out to this kid. I'm making this because of the comment section I saw. It was pretty much a lot of mothers in there, you know, talking crazy to this kid. First thing I said to the kid, we know that language as far as parents. That ain't parents that's burning through the paper. That ain't parents that's blowing money fast. There's moms blowing money fast. But I say that, but I also say this. I'm gonna give credit to where credit is due. I saw a story of a mother who, for her kids, I forget his 14th or 18th birthday, she gave her daughter a good like 48 grand of child support money that she'd been saving up. And you got to give credit where credit is due because those stories are rare. Those stories are anomalies. Those stories are a Neo in the Matrix. But those stories do exist to show, yeah, a lot of the majority of you mothers blowing through money, y'all didn't have to do it. Y'all chose to do it. Also, for the people who pay child support and all that stuff, like myself, who go, man, 48,000 ain't enough. No, that's enough because that tells me that's a mom who is using the money the right way for the kid because the kid had expenses regardless. So that's a person who used the money the right way. Um, but now that that's been said, I want to get onto this topic in this sense. Um, y'all kids, kids been getting screwed over financially pretty much since child support started. You know what I'm saying? But well, it got bad. It got bad, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. It's bad. Now, for all you mothers who are entitled to just blow through all your kids' money, and you make up your dumb reasons, not trying to hear it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Normally these kids are right. Normally because these stories always pop up with a kid saying, because most of these kids don't even know how much is allotted to them monthly, and then when they find out, they start calculating in their head like, I ain't really seen a dime of this, and it's coming every month. And then and on top of that, you know, on top of that, they never really calculate uh tax money, child earned income credit, you know. So what happens is mothers receive child support predominantly, and mothers collect a tax credit for it, and the kid, and however, let's do just the 18-year thing. The 18-year thing, they probably see 10% of that money. You know what I'm saying? They probably see 10% of that money, and it could be. How can I do if I did a general figure for 18 years? Let's just do five. Let's just do 500 a month. I could do 500, 600 a month. 500 a month is $6,000 a year. In 10 years, that's $60,000. For 18 years, that's, what is it? 60. I'm missing 12. So 48. So that's $108,000, right? If it's 600, it's 60 for it's 70 7,200 a year times 10, 72,000. Then you take out, what is it, 14,000, 14,400 from 72,000. I'm off right now. It's like 58 or something like that, 58, 53. So you add it to the 72, and then you got to add the income credit. Now it's 3,000. So but I think it's like 1,500 at a time. It's risen over the years, but you add that to that, and that's tax free money. And that's the cash. And some people are just like go, so, that ain't no money. But usually the dads or the non custodial parents, and usually the dads got to pay the medical insurance. So the medical insurance is still paid by them. So that's out of pocket for the dad. Dental out of pocket for the dad. You get what I'm saying? Usually. So that's another, let's just say 150, $200 a month. But that's not counted to that. That's part of the child support, which a lot of y'all don't want to act like y'all don't know, but that's part of the child support. But the cash payments is what everybody remembers. Um, but once again, the kids don't see it. The kids to tell you, the kids sometimes go through that phase where dad got to buy them clothes and shoes, even though they sent money. Dad got to pay for activities, even though they sent the money. And the excuse comes, it's excuse after excuse after excuse. Oh, I don't have any money, or I spent the money, or I gotta pay bills. No, no. Y'all don't. And these kids start adding it up just as a child, because when they start realizing how much mom's hairstyles cost, like, what? I can't get no shoes, but she got her hair done. Wait a minute, time out. Sometimes, sometimes these mothers have a big closet of clothes. Y'all don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about that. Mom got a lot of freaking clothes. She been shopping a lot. Kid don't have that many clothes. But I got to do this, and I got. Yeah, sure you do. Sure you do. Sometimes the mother uses the child support money as car note money. She bought a car, but she uses child support to pay for the car, because y'all got to remember. Uh, I think car payments, apartments, and even mortgages, they count child support as extra income. Well, you know what? You can afford it if you. It's like, oh, okay, so they do that too, and the kid really don't see nothing unless it's a house. Unless it's a house. But even with that, if you're a father and you have a house, they, you know, it's like, hey, can you afford the house? They don't even ask you, how much. They didn't. I don't know if they do it now. They didn't ask how much you was paying in child support. They asked how much you made and how much you brought in, and yada yada yada. Because they might have added it to it because they added student loan debt. So who knows? But then you gotta, but the kids, once again, the kids are looking at it like, damn, like I can't get nothing. Excuse me. You know, that's why people talk about college and is paying college tuition. How many times have you saw kids go to college and then the mom go to court and say, we need child support to go on for an extra 2 years because the kid's in college, and the kid's in college and the dad's paying child support, and the kid don't see a dime, and the kid don't be in the house. The kid could be in or out of the state at college, mom receiving the checks. Kid don't really get nothing from it. So like the kids like this goes on. And like I said, the comment section with the mothers, oh, you can't tell me nothing. I know what I'm doing. God got me. Shut your lying asses up. Because now the kids want to know, yo, what are y'all doing? And I'm gonna say this before I end it. What a lot of you trifling mothers do is y'all guilt trip y'all kid. So when the money come up, yeah, I was struggling taking care of you, and I was doing this, and I was doing that, and I was going through this, and I was going through that, and I had money for this, and I had money. Like, peep game. Some of y'all kids, I hate to tell y'all this. Some of y'all kids, Y'all ain't got a lot of food in the house, but your mama look like she eat a lot. You know why? Because she be buying money at work on lunch. I mean, she be buying food at work on lunch when she go to lunch. And then she comes to the house. "Oh, I'm so tired. I can't, y'all can't. Could you just make some noodles or something? Could y'all just make some cereal? I'm so tired. I work so hard. Her ass eat out every day. Oh, where'd you get the money, you say? You guessed it. So, and it's bad when you hear kids start making social media posts about this because fathers, we've already talked about it. It's been brought to the attention of the courts, multiple times. Like, yeah, maybe it's been a topic of shows, and now you see kids on social media, and the kids getting the same response. You know, oh, bubblehead mothers like, oh, you a child, you can't tell me what to do with my money. Ain't your money, helper. But you like blowing money fast. That's why, and I'm gonna go back to the house for a second. That's why a lot of y'all get apartments and houses with this child support, but when these kids grow up, you can't afford these houses no more. Or then you try to soften up and be a lady and find a man that he can help you with the bill to subsidize the child support. Y'all not slick. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you can't get a car no more. That's why some of y'all looking for a high value man that make $100,000 a year. Yeah. You're not slick, you know. And then your kids start realizing like, if you got a house, they've been taking the child support, and it's been part of the house payment or and you like, but I can't live here when I'm grown up. But my money didn't paid for a quarter of this house, but I can't live here. Or they got cars, they didn't bought cars with the child support. You can't have a car. You can't get a car. You got to get your own car. It's like, bitch, my money paid for the car you was driving before you got this car. It is what it is, though. But I'm gonna call it a show. And you tell me what you think. Peace.